Dear students, today is the 16th of December. We have talked about the definition of linguistics and how language is important in our lives and who is the linguist. Next time you are required to read how does linguistics differ from traditional grammar, okay? But of course you need to focus on particular things. This is included. What I'm going to highlight is included. This piece of the chapter is included. This is required, and here you can find a lot of examples, illustrations. Read them. This is number one, how linguistics differs from traditional grammar. And then here we have the second point of comparison between linguistics and traditional grammar. This is number two, a second important way in which they differ. Here is the important idea, and in the rest there is a lot of elaboration that you can rely on. Let us go to the other page to see. So that was number two. Here is number three, a third way from which linguistics differs from traditional grammar, the idea of universality of Latin. Clear? Again, here is the main idea, and in the rest of the paragraph you will find elaborations, examples, details about this idea. And of course, if you go to the headline says, how does linguistics differs from traditional grammar? You have to know, what do we mean by linguistics here? Is it the linguistics that we are studying or what? And what do we mean by traditional grammar? Try to search these two terms before I explain them for you next time. In addition to the comparison between traditional grammar and linguistics, you are also required to read the scope of linguistics here. Scope of linguistics, read this as well. Which paragraph is important? All the paragraphs are important. All the paragraphs are included, and all of them are important, you know, because now you will know what we mean by linguistics from a macro and micro point of view. What do we mean by macro and micro? Read and you will know what we mean by these. You see, everything is included, especially the diagrams. The diagrams are also included and required because they really make things clear for you. And you see these words which are written in bold, these are the sub-disciplines of linguistics, and they're all required. All is required, all is important. Everything here is important. Each single line tells you something new. Each single sentence defines a new discipline for you, so please read it carefully. Okay, I'm going to download this photo for you. This photo, you need to refer to it when you study the scope of linguistics. You will start with phonetics, phonology until you move to the other outside circles. So please, this is called the diagram wheel, which represents the scope of linguistics. This is very well-known diagram wheel, very famous, and each student of linguistics, each beginner in linguistics, student of linguistics needs to refer to it so that he or she knows what we are talking about. So this is your homework for next time. Thank you, and see you meet you next time.